Hi there everyone, it's Jen here, the Diamond Painting Gamer. Very, very warm welcome to you all. Hope you are all doing well. The weather here is a bit rubbish. One minute it's super sunny, next minute it's chucking it down. A massive big black cloud has just appeared, so I think it might start raining again. I have retreated to what was my spare bedroom and is now become my craft room. Nobody had a say in it, I just took it over. Yeah. Well, what we're doing today, well, you might recognise this little lion here. I pulled it out recently from my random picks from a budget drawer. It's an ArtDot canvas. I think these are quite common. A lot of people have these diamond paintings kicking around in their stash if they've been diamond painting for any sort of like length of time. And yeah, I thought this would be the perfect way to try out my stackable trays, and funnily enough it will be my ArtDot trays, so we're having a bit of an ArtDot video at the moment. So I am what you would call a messy diamond painter. I tend to have multiple trays on the go at any one time. So yeah, I thought I'd try out some stackable tray systems. What I'll do is I will also link the video to the unboxing of the ArtDot system. I did buy a couple more trays so that I could do a proper workout on it for a full diamond painting, and I think this would be the perfect one to try it out on. So this has got 18 colours, it's a round, it's a 30 by 40, a budget 30 by 40. So it measures approximately 25 by 35. Lots of nice colour blocking in here. Yeah, the perfect canvas, I think, to try out the stackable trays. Nice, some kind of confetti type areas as well. So yeah. Right, let's get to it. So yeah, instead of kitting up in pots, we are going to kit up in on trays. So if I get them over, these are the ArtDot stackable trays here. So I've got some small ones. I've also got some larger ones. I've got a couple more sitting over there. These aren't all of them. I think I ended up buying 3 sets, or maybe, yeah, 3 sets I think, of 10. They were on special offer on Amazon. I think I got them for about somewhere between £8 and £9 for 10 trays. So really very, very good value. I don't know whether they've gone back up in price or not. They might have done. I do like the bottom, no cats allowed. The only trouble with these is they don't have lids. However, you could always have, if you've got a spare tray, you could always pop that on the top and that would effectively act as a lid on top of each one. I'm also quite fortunate in the position that I have no young kids around the house. I've only got Kenny to look at. Kenny's not a kid, by the way. Kenny, if you don't know, he's my cat. Well, strictly speaking, he's not my cat, he's actually my son's cat, but my son lives in China, so we have basically got Kenny now, because he couldn't take him over to China with him. So, and that was back in 2019 and we're now in 2024, so yeah, I think Kenny's sort of like now officially our cat. He's a Bengal. He does make an appearance every now and again. Sometimes vocally he's quite loud, but he's gorgeous. We do like him. Anyway, I can shut him out from here. He doesn't get in, so he's got in a couple of times and he sleeps on the next to me, but he wouldn't be in here on his own. Anyway, that bit of rambling basically means there's no danger of anyone other than myself knocking these over. So if they do go flying, I've only got myself to blame. I don't have a, you know, nobody else. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some labels. Got some labels here. I'm actually going to go and switch big light on, because this massive big cloud's come over and I can't see for love nor money. And although the camera has got like an auto light thing on it, unfortunately my eyeballs don't. So I'm going to switch the light on so I can see what I'm doing. So I'll be just 2 seconds. Now I can see. Now I can see. So yep, I will do the labels here. Thankfully they're alphanumeric and I don't have to draw any weird random symbols, which I cannot do. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, A, F, H, K, N, S, T, X, Y, and O. That was easy peasy. No dead Christmas trees or music notes or swirly whirlies or anything like that. Okay, drills. In a bit of a thankful, as we say, up here. In a bit of a thankful. Now I'm saying that, yeah, I say that, it's a very Scottish word that means in a bit of a tangle. Things are all tangled up. That reminds me, actually, there is an ABC book that is very popular in nursery and primary schools here in Scotland. You know how you normally get your ABC books. It's like A is for apple and B is for ball. Okay, so there is a Scottish one, and it's really cool. I'll see if I can get a picture of it. If I get a picture of it, I'll put it up here. I'll see if I can find it on Amazon or something as well. I'll pop the link in. Yeah, it's like I can't remember what it's called. It's like a Scottish ABC or something like that. And it's I can't remember what what A is and B is. Oh, I do know what B is. It's a bear with a big bahookie. B is for bear with a big bahookie. And it's basically, it's going through the alphabet, but they use like a lot of like Scottish like words and phrases and things like that. And I think F was something like, F is for, it might be ferocious ferrets in a fangle or something like that. I remember J as well. J is a jaguar with jaggy jaws. So yeah, it's really funny, and the kids, it's funny for adults as well, but it's really designed for sort of like maybe 3 to 6 year olds. Yeah, it's quite cool. It's very cool actually. Anyway, so sorry, I digressed there. Right, what we'll do is I will decide whether I'm going to use a little tray or a big tray actually. Might be depending on the size of the bags here. So I'm going to use the label on the front of my tray. Hopefully these don't have static in them. They don't tend to. I've found that the ArtDot drills, I couldn't think of the word there for a second. The ArtDot drills don't tend to be very highly static. I think it's because they're acrylic rather than resin drills. Beep beep. Somebody's wanting something. I think we'll go with a small one for this one as well, the yellow one. Maybe I should have gone with a bigger one. Hold on. Oh, come on. Richard, be patient. Come on. Oh no, little one's fine. Maybe not, it does seem to be. Oh no. No, I think I might go with a bigger one maybe. We'll see how we go on. I'll swap it out if I don't like it. Oh, for goodness sake, will you stop peeping? Can you hear that peeping? You know, you just need to peep once. You don't need to peep multiple times. Unless it's some kid playing with it. Oh God, now the doors are banging. Right, 3. Two bags of 310. Definitely in a big one. And 4 is a wee one. I'm also a messy kitter-upperer. Is that a word? A messy kitter-upperer. I've got a bin underneath my feet, but I still chuck all my bags over at the side. Right, let's cut some more off this tray. You know, now I'm thinking about it, I might move those yellows into a big tray. Hopefully this will just peel off okay. I've got plenty of labels if it doesn't. There we go. Oh yeah, I feel better with it on a big tray. Oops, I'm gonna ski whiff. So yeah, I mean, they'll be fine on that big tray like that. These trays are fairly deep. And number 4 can go up here. What are we on now? Number 5. I think, yeah, 5 in a small tray. Sun's come out now. The big black cloud didn't amount to anything. Go and dump its rain somewhere else. Yeah, I'm also a messy kitter-upperer. I have a bin, but I'm just chucking all the bags over at the side there. I'll just pile them all into the bin at the end. 6. Another small one, I think. Nice pink. Although potentially a big one. Not as full as the yellow one was. Did I put my sticky on that? I did. 7. Oops. Is a 666 red. One of the things though, although I've not had an issue with the ArtDot drills having static in them, one of the things I do know about them is that they can be quite dusty in my experience anyway. They can be reasonably dusty, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Oops, gosh. And the red one there. Right, let's get another big chunk of bags over it. Right, number 9 we'll put in a big tray. That's quite big. Number 9 is A. a lovely orange. You know how I say that, I mean, I do like my blues and I like my teals. They are my favourite colours to diamond paint. But, you know what comes a close second? Oranges and yellows. Happy colours, that's what I call them. Happy colours. I do like my happy colours. They make me smile. 10 is F. That's on a little one, just a few of those. I'm already enjoying this. The kitting up process is much faster, because this is essentially kitting up. Kitting up process is much faster, much more fun, I think. I mean, although I do like kitting up, this is a lot more speedy. Everything's in their little trays, which I'm enjoying. Nicely all stacked up over there, which I'm also enjoying. Not many of those, okay. 12 is an 820 blue. It's like a lovely royal blue. I like that colour. I think it's maybe a bit one of my favourite of the darker blues. I mean, obviously, I'm not a massive fan of 939. Obviously. I don't think many of us do like the 939. I think although we moan about 310, I think 939 is not as good, or as worse, if you know what I mean. Right. 13 is an N. Oops. Where did that go? It was on my finger and now it's disappeared. Where'd you go? Where did you go, Mr. N? Oh, there it is. I thought if I don't find it, I'll write another one, but there we go. We have found it. Okay. 40. You know what I said when I said that I might put that into a bigger one. What one did I say? Was it 7? No, it wasn't. Was it 6? It was 6, wasn't it? Yeah, 6 I think I'm going to put into a bigger one. So I'll put that in there. It's just me getting a feel, I think, of these at the moment. As I said, I've got plenty of them, so it's not like I have to use the smaller trays for ones that have got lots in it. 14 I'm going to put in a bigger tray as well, S. It'll be easier in the long run to diamond paint anyway if they're in the larger tray. Okay, that's that one goes in there. And 11, no it's not, it's 15, is T. So, oops, daisy. I might move that one into, well, we'll see. Let's, that goes in there. Let's just, you know, we might move them in a minute. So T is going in a small tray. 16 is X, that's going in a small tray. In fact, I think the rest of these will all be going in smaller trays. Well, now I'm thinking about it, X could possibly go into a bigger tray. Listen to me. This is Y, 17, Y, yep, goes into a small tray. Oh, I've put it on a big tray. Did I cut it open? Oh, there I didn't. Yes. And 18 is O. Right, okay, let's move this over here. Let me get rid of that rubbish over to the side. I'll put it in the bin later. Okay, so yeah, this is us all stacked up now. Obviously, some of them are, the blue and the black are really quite full. Is there any others that I might move into a smaller, a larger tray? Let's have a look in here. You know what? I don't think it would hurt. What colour's that? It's a black one. I've got plenty of black, so I'll just chuck it in the bin. It won't hurt actually to try out some of these a little bit fuller, these smaller trays. That's what I might do. And if I don't get on with it, I'll move it into a bigger tray. That's what we'll do, because some of them are quite full. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll try it on a smaller tray, and then if I don't get on with it, I will move it to a bigger tray. There we go. Right, so that is it all kitted up. So I've got 3 nice little stacks of trays here, all with the symbol on the front. And yeah, I think this is going to work really well. I really do. What I will do is, or what I'm intending on doing is I think I will time lapse maybe some, if not certainly some, but maybe even all of it, of this of me working on this with the trays, and then I'll finish off the video, round off my video with my thoughts at the end. So yeah, I'm quite excited to start this. Yeah. So stick around, watch my progress, and yeah, at the end you'll get my thoughts. Okay, enjoy. Okay, so I'm back halfway through the painting with a recap. I'm not too sure how much time lapse you'll have seen by now, because I'm going to sort that out when I'm doing the editing. However, I can say I'm halfway through, or perhaps just over halfway through. I've kind of, taken it in sort of like two halves or thereabouts. I can honestly say that using the trays like this has speeded things up considerably. This half of the painting here has taken me roughly, I would say, 3.5 hours or thereabouts, which I think is a lot less than it would have taken me normally. I'm only picking timings out roughly because I started around about 1:30ish. It's now 5 o'clock, but I've had a couple of breaks, so yeah, probably sort of somewhere between 3.5 hours, I reckon. Yeah, I mean, it's going super fast. It's really, really good. The trays, I've had a couple of spills just through vigorous shaking, but no more than I would have normally. I must say though, however, if the trays are super full, like the black and blue ones were, I'm more likely to sort of like skate drills everywhere. So maybe going forward, using this system, if I've got like a large number of drills of one colour, I'll probably put that over 2 trays. But no unscrewing pots, tipping out into trays, I'm putting them back in again. The nature of this painting, I'm not very likely to miss a symbol like I would do on a painting that was very heavily confetti. However, I did miss one or two, and normally I do pot dipping, and so I've got to find the pot, get it out, unscrew it, dip, if I haven't got it already laid out in a tray. Well, here I've got every single colour laid out in a tray, so it was really easy to go and pick and find my other colour that I was missing. Okay, so I am going to carry on with this. I will say I'll say now actually, but I'll probably recap at the end as well. I will say that this experience of the ArtDot drills has compared with my other experiences of the ArtDot drills. I tend to find myself replacing the wax quite often. I wouldn't say the drills are dusty as such, but if I was to run my hands over them and then rub my fingers together, it does feel like it's had a very, very fine powder. Even finer in a way than talcum powder. It's kind of got that slippiness to it, I feel, to my hands. But yeah, I kind of expected that would happen. So yeah, I'm changing my wax out. I did start with putty, but because I thought, well, maybe the putty might help. But no, I actually ended up changing the putty, just as much as the wax. So I just basically got some cheap wax out and did it that way rather than use up my nice putty. But yes, it's working out well. So yeah, I basically uncovered half the painting, done half of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to whip the plastic cover off the rest and finish the other half of the painting. Again, I will time lapse it all. How much of the time lapse will make it through to the final edit, I don't know. But enjoy the second half of the painting. Okay, so here is the painting finished. Look how sparkly it is. It is really, oh, it is super sparkly. I do have a light on to so it's catching the light, but oh, isn't it awesome? Really sparkly. Anyway, I finished this in a day. Well, I started it in the afternoon. It's now 9:30, so I started maybe around about 1:30ish. Or thereabouts. It's now 9:30, but obviously I took breaks and I had my tea, and so under 8 hours, probably near 6.5 to 7 hours it's taken me to do this. I think a lot of that's down to using the trays. Worked really well. Obviously got tons of drills left, but yeah, these were awesome to work out of, should I say. Nothing spilled apart from the odd 1 or 2 drills that normally spill when I shape trays. I did it, as I said, I don't know how I'll edit the time lapses. I did time lapse the whole thing, but I'll probably cut out quite a big chunk of it. I did it half and half, so I did half the painting and then I did the other half. Obviously still lots of drills left. But yeah, these trays, can I say, were a massive success. So yeah, very, very easy to use on a small diamond painting like this. Absolutely raced through it. So if you want my honest opinion on these trays, they are absolutely fantastic. They do the job brilliantly. Maybe I wouldn't fill them too full, because you are more likely to spill the drills when you're shaking your tray. So either keep the extra in pots, or if you've got multiple trays like I have, use like a couple of trays for each colour if you've got a colour with a large number of drills. But yeah, I'm very pleased with this investment, and I'm glad I bought more of them, because this is something I'm going to do from now on. As I said, this was only a small painting, not just in terms of size but also number of drills. Only 18 colours in this one, so be interesting to see how things will work with a larger diamond painting. I am working on another painting which has got 50 colours. What I might do is I might count up how many trays I've got. I don't think I've quite got 50, but I might just decant what I've got in my pots for that big one into the trays and work out of them and see how I got on. But certainly for a small painting, for a 30 by 40, round about, I would say, well, it says I've got 18 colours here. I know I said it before, but certainly maybe 25 colours, I would say. Maybe even 30 colours. These are fantastic. They really are awesome. And look how sparkly this painting is. The only downside really wasn't with the trays, it was more with the ArtDot drills. I did have to change my wax multiple times. I kind of thought I would have to do that anyway, just from my history of using ArtDot canvases. Obviously this is an older ArtDot canvas. I don't know what their newer ones are like, because they've kind of redesigned them, because I haven't never bought one, but they're in tubes and stuff now, so maybe the drill quality is a little better than it was with these older, flatter ones. Anyway, that is it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. As I said, I probably will edit the time lapse down a wee bit so it doesn't go on for too long. And I will link the trays. I'll try and see if I can find the canvas, but I think they don't stock these anymore. I certainly haven't seen them about for a long time. And yeah, I thoroughly recommend the trays. And if you are thinking about trying out a multi-tray, a stackable system, for a less than £1 a tray, these are phenomenal, really good. Anyway, that is it from me. I'm off now. I'm going to kick these down and yeah, I think move my drills from my big painting into these trays and see how we go with that. Anyway, once again, cheerio, and I'll see you all in the next video, guys. Okay, ta-da.